Disclaimer before you listen. If you are offended by anything at all, don't listen to this show. Why? Because we just don't give a fuck. If you're still here, enjoy the show. Oh.
Why am I still muted? What the fuck?
10, 9, 8, 7,
There we go.
6, 5.
Oh shit.
There's that countdown again.
Shit. Why is everything fucking off?
Fuck Eli.
Because I'm not even.
And what's going on, everyone? You are tuned into the Studio One podcast. I am A. Cortez.
Live fire.
KBT.
Angry Elvis.
How about we turn me up?
Master CrispX.
I am not the other guy.
I can.
And we are fucking having some problems here. Jesus Christ.
Well, it would help if we didn't take a week break and wait till 20 minutes.
No, it was still set up perfectly fine. Now, I'm a little angry at our audience here who didn't tell us our audio sounded like shit for the whole first half of the last
it's still
show.
Playing in the background. Oh, somebody's on it.
Shut the sound. Surround sound off?
Yeah. What is strawberry?
Volume button's on the side of the projector. But don't push hard because you're going to move the projector.
Professionals all around.
So anyway, people, this is just bumpy road today.
They updated the chat, clearly, and now I can't read it because I can't adjust the damn size, even though I have it set to adjust the size. So
Maybe under layout?
I did that. It's right here for the chat box display, text size.
Is there an apply button at the bottom of that window?
No, you just close off of
Or
it.
did you click refresh so it will refresh that page?
Nope. It's the actual chat from our live feed, like the YouTube live.
Either way, fuck Eli.
I don't like that now. Now, how do we sound on your end? Do we sound distorted or do we sound nice like we always do? And Joe is not the ginger guy, so let's
No,
Exactly.
We just now realized that?
Joe has a soul.
This needs to stop being the guest window.
It's
can
the only empty
fuck
window
themselves.
when you're not here.
There's one right there. There's one right there. Oh, I'm not talking about on the screen. I'm talking about my seat.
Oh.
That's the only empty seat when you're not here.
Yeah,
So come on,
I see
anyone-
Sandman and I see Crispy.
Anyone going to tell us how our audio sounds? No one? Really? You guys
I'm
suck.
looking for it.
Eli can hear me when I say fuck you. For no
I bet he,
particular reason?
I bet he can. Oh, that's why that sounds like that. Let's move
What?
that there.
Testing test.
The computer was ultra loud. I found out why there.
Ah.
Better than last week.
Sounds better now.
Now, does it sound like our other shows, or does it still sound off? That's my major question. If we're gonna fix this, we gotta fix it now.
What's up, Mark?
Honestly, we just need to get a glass case to put over the mixer just so nobody touches it show to show.
And can you all hear Master CrispX there? Can we all hear him too?
Oh.
Yeah, that Joseph Bork guy. You know what? Every time I see Joe in here, you never see them like in person, Joe and KBT at the same time. I guess they don't like each other.
I think I've mentioned that before.
You have, and here he is again, Joseph Bork. He's only on when KBT's on, though. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But anyway, while we're waiting for answers, what really grinds your gears this week? Welcome back, KBT. What grinds your gears today? What's going on, buddy?
When people don't tell me they're doing shows.
Oh. You did get the invite like everyone else online.
No, I didn't.
Thank you, Sean.
It's shared on Facebook. You're tagged in it.
I'm part of the team. I don't need a Studio One invite.
And we wouldn't have been able to patch you in because that show got cut off twice.
That's
That
like,
show, I don't even have it on the audio side. I'm not even considering it a show.
It's kind of like, hey, Bruno Mars, are you going to be at the Bruno Mars concert?
How's everybody else sounding? Am I loud enough?
Yeah, you sound good on my end here.
Joe, you're always
I'm
good.
talking to Eli.
Eli, how's KBT sound?
How we sound, brother? I have the chat right here
Nice.
because I'm smart and I just pulled up YouTube.
There you go.
All right, so all right, we heard from KBT. Angry Elvis, what grinds your gears this week?
Fucking incompetence in the workplace.
You do know you're wearing your work shirt, right?
This is not my work shirt.
I just wanted to see if you'd freak out for a second.
They refuse to give me a V-neck. I'd be too sexy for the customers.
God
too
damn.
gay. Being extra gay.
I didn't say which customer.
The auto leveler keeps fucking with me.
Does it?
I can hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not you. You guys are nice and clear.
No, that actually reminds me. I can't do it while we're live.
What do we gotta do?
There's an adaptive limiter that I just got for the actual podcast side.
So that it doesn't record peaked out audio?
Yeah, but it is recording peaked out, which means our audio does not sound 100%. So we're going to do this down to a 55. Now, there we go. The levels look good now. Guys, do we sound any better to you out there in YouTube world? Is that an improvement?
What up, Don?
Yo, yo, yo.
Sounds better in the headset to me. Does it sound good to us?
Yeah.
How about you guys? How's that sound now? I had to fix some more stuff. KBT's going to check for us.
Okay,
you want to do
that
something right,
sounds
do it
pretty clear.
yourself. Is it?
Yes.
At the 55?
Hold on.
Wait, do you plug in his headset?
Keeps tickling.
Whatever you did made it sound better.
Okay, so this is the level
Like
we
we
need to be
have
at?
tone to our voice, it sounds like.
All right, sweet. All right, so I guess we're good now. Moving on. Master CrispX, what really grinds your gears this week, buddy?
What grinds my gears is when there's actually a game out and I can't put it down and I just want to fucking mainline that into my goddamn arm. I'll talk about that a little bit later in the show, though.
Excellent. And what grinds my gears this week? I paid $2,500 when I bought this house for a secondary inspection of the fucking stabilizing arms,
Christ.
the supports, and just the overall level of the house, which they said was good. After this hurricane with so much weight in the wood from the water, my house is sagging on one side. We rip up some deck boards, and what do you know? The supports are not touching the house. So now I got to rip up the fucking back deck. I have to pay someone to come out here and level my goddamn house. Fuck you, inspectors. Fuck you. I want your job so I can not have to work and get paid to do it. Fuck you, inspectors.
Are you pissed enough to rip your deck off?
I am pissed enough. Well, yeah, we fucking hammered and sawed the shit out of that bitch. Anyway, let's move on to the Sandman, who's behind Mr. Laughfire there. What grinds your gears this week, buddy?
Having work to do, but circumstances preventing me from doing it.
Yeah, you don't like to sit around at all.
Nah.
At all. You can't even sit and have a cup of coffee. You'll be drinking his coffee at like 4:30 in the morning. We go, shit, what do I got to rip up and build today, guys? Let's find something to do. And we're all like, it's too early.
See, I'm still a New Englander at heart, so I kind of have that flow about me.
Still, dude, you always will be.
Yes.
Like all of us, except Steven, because he's weird.
And last but not
No, it's
least,
pronounced Floridian.
Lav,
Same definition.
Yeah,
Lav
that
motherfucking
little
fire.
fluffy guy.
What grinds your gears this week?
I have to go with the fucking idiot drivers again. Because they really pissed me off. So the story is, we were driving down, we're going to Sweet Tomato, this great little all-you-can-eat salad place, and it's got some other shit.
Plug.
Plug.
And
Ass
it's
plug.
not brought to you by Sweet Tomatoes.
Well, we'd like it to be.
So we're going
Why?
down 27 because they
Because
pay.
any sponsor's a good sponsor.
Exactly.
So we're
Why?
going,
So you can get free diarrhea for the rest of your life?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Chris is like,
I
well,
mean,
I get that anyway.
Would we gladly accept
Fucking you.
Free food, yeah, that's cool.
No,
I'm
would
down
we
with
accept sponsorship from Casey Anthony?
it. Hey, it depends, man.
It does depend.
Green money spends.
I'll take her money.
Yeah, exactly. Green money
I'd
spends.
still fuck her.
So anyway,
That doesn't surprise me.
You'd probably put your dick in a wood chipper if I told you it felt good.
It all depends on how sexy the wood chipper is.
But continue,
Florida
Livefire.
man.
Continue.
so we're going down Route 27 today, going to Sweet Tomatoes, and this little fucking white car gets in front of
Racist.
A. Cortez's dad's big ass fucking Ford F-150,
Which is
Like
also
this,
white.
They're going
White.
and she starts going to cut him off, but she's obviously not far enough in front of him, so he starts moving over into the other lane. So she fucking moves over to the other lane. Now, mind you, we're like 4 cars behind, and we're seeing this. We're like, oh shit, look at that! This chick's gonna get crushed. So she speeds up finally, and he's riding her ass. I step on it. I was like, oh, no. And we didn't know it was a woman at the time. But I was like, I ain't missing no ass beating. If anybody's getting out of the truck, they're going to look at him and be like, oh, he's just an old guy. We'll take him out. And then they see like 4 or 5 other guys get out of the fucking car behind him. We're going to honky stomp him.
See, can I see your tablet for 2 seconds? Can I see that?
Tablet.
See, I can read the fucking chat on this. I got this 30-inch monitor in front of me, and I can't read that fucking chat, but it looks...
Jesus Christ, that's bigger than the...
it looks good on that feed.
What
the fuck?
How old is that monitor?
It's not the monitor, Chris.
It's still, no, it's the resolution. The only reason why is
That's not...
Livefire's monitor over there is an old
wooden
HP.
chip called Diversity.
So when you plug that in, it limits the aspect ratio for the other two 1080p monitors. I need to replace that one.
But where's the Samsung monitor?
That's in my room.
Yeah, that doesn't help Studio One.
Yeah.
Dude,
Use the
the
TV.
company before yourself.
Well, I was doing work in there anyway. No, I'm getting another one for that
on
station.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Doing work meaning speed watching fucking
Porn.
some sort of space travel
Well,
show.
I was nice enough to donate my Vizio TV to Livefire's Xbox in his room.
Yes.
There's a TV right here.
There is, but it's too small. I can't see that from my bed, from
That's
the
what she
desk.
said.
Put it next to your bed.
But all the hookups are on my computer on the desk. That's a long distance.
Chromecast.
I gave that to you.
Well, they're cheap.
But anyway, so something launched today, and there's a reason why Master CrispX is on this show, aside from the fact that he's going to be a more regular part.
If he ever gets off his games long enough to come over here.
My games are my life, bitch.
So
Don't you know?
What
I
the-
have no life.
what
I
in
have to have a digital.
What in the holy fuck are these?
are those Stevens?
No, who's
My cock socks that are
who's
extremely
Pippi
oversized.
Longstocking fucking Wizard of Oz things are these?
Are those yours, Steven?
No,
Okay.
not to my knowledge.
So they must be
and dirty
Natalie's.
socks at that.
Those aren't Natalie's, dude. Those are adult people fucking.
Those are Natalie's fucking leggings, if those are hers.
I think
Maybe
what were
the
those
gin-
Candace's?
Yeah, ginger white.
Oh, yeah, they could be.
Oh, she was taking her stockings up. No, I'm just- what did I miss?
Where the fuck is the ginger gay?
He doesn't have internet down there yet. Their phones are on voice only. They have no internet lines whatsoever yet.
All right, so
I
we have
talked
a
to him when he was
conversation.
at work.
That's
Okay.
what you get.
So we
living
can
in the
expect
sticks.
them to have another child.
But anyway, Master
Patch me
CrispX,
360
we
camera.
talked about this prior.
360
His
camera.
channel launched this morning, and another episode launches in about 10 minutes. What are you looking for?
I want to see
Cam.
the 360 camera for just a moment.
I need a beer. Who needs a beer?
I do.
Master CrispX, why don't you tell us about your first 2 episodes that are now on your YouTube page?
Well, first episode that came up this morning was Doom.
Doom.
Because who doesn't like sticking your fingers into something and ripping it apart?
True.
It looks like a probe.
It does.
It
like
does.
a visual probe.
Wow, we're going old school, Brian. We can't stay on topic for shit today.
All right. Okay.
We shall let you have the floor, Master CrispX.
No, it was just a flashback to when we were all together the first time. It was
Well,
a good show.
Honestly, YouTube is my television. I've been a cable cutter for the past 7 years, and I love video games, so I've been able to...
Here's your blonde bitch.
Not to interrupt you, but you said you're a cable cutter,
Yeah.
so I can call you Dyke then.
you shut up?
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
God.
Good to know.
All right. And honestly, I'm doing Let's Plays now, because... You know what? If I'm going to play
Why don't you just go down to basics for those that don't know what Let's Plays are? Explain what it is.
Alright, pretty much I'm going to be playing a bunch of games with my commentary in the background while I'm playing the story through. If I want to 100% the game, or if I just want to play it through and have fun with it, that's the overall goal. But if I think it's
That's the quicker way.
But if it's going to be an asshole of a game and I want to spank it hard, I'm going to 100% that shit.
Spank it, baby.
You
From
just got
start-
Steven all excited, dude.
Hey.
Stop poking me.
Oh my.
Oh, that's not you. That's him. Oh,
my.
He loves his
But
game.
you should be seeing on a constant progression on our channels my stuff. So
What games are you currently going to air in season 1?
Helen
I know
Keller
right now we
experienced
have
one.
We have Doom up there, and we got Stardew Valley. What other games are you going to be displaying for Season 1?
Well, I'm going to destroy all the time I have with 6 games running at once, so I'm going to be running Doom, Stardew Valley, Fallout 4, South Park and the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
Dead Space, and
Make
Fable,
that sound again.
and Fable the Anniversary Edition.
Yes.
All right, so let's click right here. So this is the Master CrispX Challenge page.
Ooh, it looks nice. My banner's
Yeah,
up
your
finally.
banner went up about an hour before this show.
Sweet.
So there's an
So it's a banner
episode
day?
that's going to be automatically put up there in about 5 minutes now. Well, 4 minutes now. Go to this page. If you don't know where it is, it's just letithappenproductions.com. Click on YouTube series, and you will get a full, complete listing of our shows. The Master CrispX Challenge started today. His first video that launched this morning is already at 15 views, which is awesome for a first video with no advertisement whatsoever. Congratulations, CrispX.
Hey,
Bravo.
thank you.
Bravo,
For those of you who like gaming, let's share the ever-living crap out of this game. Also, while I have this up, I'm clicking on the actual feed. Let's do...
And down
this.
the line, I'd probably want to set up a straw poll, and set up a couple of suggestions for games, and we'll put it to the vote of the audience on what game I should play next.
If you do want to comment, there is a discussion tab on his page. But also on the screen right here, patreon.com/JLIH if you want to help support the Studio One podcast and get some extra content and extra shows. We only have one guy here. Larry, you're still the only one. Thank you for your ongoing support.
Thank you very much.
We love you.
Thank you.
But for those of you joining us new, I see a lot of new people in this room. Jump on here, take a look. Even the feed you're looking at right now, take the extra 2 seconds right now and hit that share button and share it on your Facebook walls. The only way to get out is word of mouth, so if you share it and someone sees it, that's someone new, and then someone new, and it spreads.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Like herpes.
Because honestly, your love keeps us going.
It does.
And who doesn't want to
Like
help out
herpes.
Howard Sperm?
I'm waiting for him to pop up and start commenting.
Oh, by
now
the
that I
way-
know he listens.
By the way, what's up, Erica? She's watching us all the way from Guam right now.
from Guam.
Guam!
Woo! I think that's our first viewer from Guam.
Yeah.
That's
safe out there.
She introduced me, she introduced me to a new term today. Two beer, no fear syndrome.
What's that mean?
That's the
That-
two-beer buzz.
Yeah.
The
That
infamous
sounds
two-beer
Guamsome.
buzz. What about the 50% rule?
What's the 50% rule?
For a bartender,
Oh, don't hold
50%
that can up. That's so
50%
disgusting.
of the
Hey,
can
it's only
is
a buck.
mine. 50% of the can is yours. Her or his bartender hand, half of the glass or beer. That's his half. My half is this half. I don't need you fucking putting your gross ass hands all
True.
over my mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 50%.
What other piece would be acceptable?
It really depends, but there's a good chance if it's anywhere near the opening of my beer, you're getting your hand crucified to the table in front of you.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So, yeah, you and Guam, hit that share button and
Exactly.
share
Please
this
do.
feed right now on your Facebook page. Let's see how many people we can reach out to here. Yes, we're an open forum right now. We're a bunch of idiots, but there is actual content to this show, believe it or not.
It happens.
By the way, it's something like 11-something in the morning there.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's
Well,
get the
good
early
morning
risers.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
let's get
on
to work,
Periscope, and she was the only one watching me. Thank you again for that.
Enjoy your
I was just
Guam
bullshitting.
pancakes and eggs.
So, so Angry Elvis, I hear you're about to start a new channel.
I'm working on it, kind of in the melding phase of it.
So-
Just trying to figure out what my topic's going to be. It's probably
like
going to
that
be during my hour-and-a-half commute.
Nice. Well, you got a good camera for it. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to.
I'm getting a
Used.
mount for my car.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So what about that?
He's gonna mount his car.
What about that?
Already
late,
done that.
What about that late night show you're gonna start?
It's a possibility. We're
It's a Tonight Show with the Angry
Oh no,
Elvis.
it's better than that. It's better than that.
we'll call it bedtime stories and
Yeah.
party
We
foul.
put
Fuck
stuff.
you, Eli. Why are you calling him? He's
Why- yeah.
live. You're on the fucking chat right now.
The phones should be off.
Oh,
or quiet.
No, because then we won't know when to shut the fuck up about Moon Men.
Who cares about goddamn Moon Men?
And I agree with Larry right there. Help us out. Once again, for those
Please
of you joining
do.
us too, this podcast we pay for out of our own pocket. The equipment, the hosting, the advertising, all of it. And any little bit we can get is helpful. We want to be able to do this for you like every day. That would be epic, but we don't
need a new office chair.
Yeah, we need new chairs. Well, you do. I don't.
And some new headphones because I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, there's a common denominator. He has no problem having equipment for himself, but we are all struggling.
I'm helping together with.
I got this chair from my dad, bitch.
So
We all got the shitty cameras.
I'll
I
give you
almost
my
stopped
cam.
and got a new cam on the way here. I did.
Did you really?
Yeah. But I missed the fucking turn
But
because I was on Periscope.
but seriously, if you start that late night story show,
I
with
will need a nice cam.
Steven with
Where exactly am I supposed to do this show?
There's in your car, in a cafe, in a living room, in a backyard.
We have a
All of those
portable
sound like I
camera.
could get arrested.
You spend a lot of time in the room, in
Elvis,
the throne. So you
we do have a portable studio.
Not
No,
the show we're talking about.
Can I say what it's going to be on? Just
No.
okay.
Come on,
okay.
do
Not
it
yet.
now.
Well,
we
Steven,
will...
you spend at least 2 hours
All right.
in the bathroom at a
So-
whack, so
I have an idea. So we need some donations on Patreon so we can get Steven a private office for his late night pants party show. But no, yeah, please help us out. I mean, it's not required. We're not demanding of it, but it does help. What's going to help us the most right now is for all of you to hit that share button and get this on your Facebook feeds and let's start bringing this out to others.
Yes.
We do have a very loyal following. I see a lot of you on here every single week, and I love that. I know some are missing because Florida does not have full internet out. Hey, old man Knox. Yes, we have a full house tonight. I'm going to need more windows on this for fucking guest seats. I'm going to need a bigger studio. But no, hit share. Subscribe to the pages, like it, and with that, we are going to push a button here where Joe, as Joe likes to say, everyone needs to start looking frantically. Oh shit! What's that noise? And it's time for Random Facts with all of us and the return of Master CrispX. All right, so
Boink.
we're gonna move into some random facts here. Let me pull that up. So I'll give it a start. Farting helps reduce high blood pressure and is good for your health.
I almost just typed uncommon farts.
Uncommon farts.
Random fact: in the state of Florida, all pit bulls need to be chipped.
This is true. Why don't you tell us how you discovered that?
Well, me and the live fire, we were. Okay, someone's
Whose
Wikipedia.
shit's going off? It's not me.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Oh, I just broke my other side.
It's someone's Is it your Pixel?
No.
Yeah, one of the phones is telling us something about animals.
It's only
No, that was
on
mine.
your headphone.
Oh, all right. Anyway, Crispy, continue.
This
Well-
is pretty gross, Steven.
Me and the Sandman, we were on our way back. No,
No.
it was me and live fire.
right?
No. This is
I
when
was working, boy.
Yeah, I was on my way back from the Walmart picking up some beer, and I'm driving down the street, and in front of the house, whoa, dribble chin much? It jumped out.
That's what she said.
Bukkake.
It's because I don't want to I don't want this scene in my fucking hand. This ugly, ugly ass fucking Bud Light can. What is this bullshit?
Fucking
What
Hey.
the fuck is this?
Hey,
bought
that
it?
pack was
Dumb.
only $24.
Yeah, but it's got a hideous
No, it's
logo
20
on it.
bucks, but
What? I can't read the comment feed.
The only
Live
thing
Fire.
that should have a pirate flag on it that we should be drinking is rum.
Oh, rum. Oh, baby.
Oh.
Continue.
Well, I was on my way back, and I see two pit bulls just chilling out on the opposite side of the street of the studio.
So he humped him.
And there's a woman outside. Our neighbor has
So,
two
go to the
dogs on a
bottom of the
leash
list.
just standing there.
Okay. If we're gonna have side conversations, let me know so I can hit mute because I can't hear Chris.
Sorry,
And-
Dad.
No, that was a huge problem we had before. Everyone's talking over each other, and I don't want
That's
to get in
because we
that
have
habit
6
again.
people.
Continue, Crispy.
And what ended up happening is I'm running in the back because I'm thinking, oh, rabid dogs? So I'm walking, but not running, because I don't want these things to see me and start chasing me. And I'm trying to yell quietly to Alan, and he can't hear a little lick of shit. So I just say Brian once, he turns his head, I'm like, dogs, front yard, and I grab my bat. So then we start walking towards the dogs. I'm like, okay, we cannot let these dogs hit this woman. And then we see tails wagging, and I drop the bat, and I'm like, okay, friendly. So me and Livefire, we throw them into my car, and then they immediately try to fuck each other. So I'm like, ew, they're doing boom boom in my back seat. And Livefire's just clapping at him like a school teacher.
Like a school teacher.
That's the most action that car's ever gotten.
What school teacher claps when there's somebody fucking in there?
It was like, no. You know, trying to get their attention with a loud sound.
Yeah, because you do not want to get between two animals when they're doing it.
Yeah.
Especially
pits.
Yeah, you'll lose your thumb. But we rolling around, we asking people.
Not if I kick him square in the nuts.
Clap
I'm pretty
on.
sure that'll end quick.
Real quick.
That'd be a worser case than the clap.
Worser, huh?
Yeah. In any case, then we're driving around, we asking neighbors, and no one knows. So I just, honestly, in my apartment, I just open up a sleeping bag. I'm like, you guys are going to stay the night. I called animal control. But then I read up that, or somehow, some way, I found out that all pit bulls in the state of Florida are mandatory to be chipped.
KBT told you that.
Oh, yeah, KBT, thank you for the info.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I said they kill them.
Yeah, that's what animal control does.
No, that's what cops do.
But
no, after like 2 days in a shelter.
So early
like
this
fucking
morning,
awesome.
I go to the nearest vet because hopefully they can scan for this chip because I have no idea where the hell it is. And apparently I drive in with a supervisor in the cleaning crew because they're not open on Sunday. And I explained the situation. I was like, well, we can't intake them because we have so many extra dogs because of the hurricane, which is horrible out there. For all you guys in Florida, please keep an eye out for all the extra dogs out there. And if you see them, take a picture and go online to your local sites to verify where these dogs were because there's a lot of these guys running around and they need to go home.
But he was able to locate the owners because the dogs were chipped. They came from the same home, and they were literally like 9 houses down from us in the other neighborhood.
Be a responsible, fuzzy parent.
And please make sure that your pets are spayed and neutered.
And chipped. Because honestly, people give a damn if they actually have some heart. There are some douchebags out there. Don't be a douchebag.
Have some weather satellites? Have some harp?
Harp.
You said harp.
More harp.
Heart.
Look at me, I'm playing the harp now. All right, who's got the next random fact for us?
Pluto has a larger surface area than Pluto. Oh, Russia. My bad.
Pluto has a larger surface area than Pluto. Fact.
Okay, then.
My ass is hairy. Fact.
Fact. Your ass is hairier than your ass.
Maybe.
How is that possible? We don't know, but it's true.
Steven, how about you go in and take a look?
Yes.
If you love ice cream and eat a lot of it, chances are you've had plenty of beaver anal gland extracts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Ben and Jerry's.
Who's got the next one?
Scroll down a bit. I see one there.
CNN once had two
Down.
reporters
Yeah, that
talk to each other via satellite while standing in the same parking lot.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Go news.
Go news.
By law, a pregnant woman can be anywhere she wants to in Britain, even if she chooses, in a police officer's helmet.
That,
no way, that's fucking cool.
That is fucking cool. Women have twice as many pain receptors on their body than men, and much higher. But no, we already did that one. Fuck that one.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one that was sent to me. In Florida, after 6 p.m., it is illegal to fart in public.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to jail.
That's why I said I'm calling the cops every time we do this show.
In the
I was going to say, we're in a private place.
Yeah,
but,
we're not in public.
But, no, yes, we are. We're all over the internet.
We're in the view of the public.
But we're
It
not
doesn't matter, we're in public.
We're not in public.
Unless they got smell-o-vision, dude, I think we're safe.
I miss Futurama.
In the United Kingdom,
They're actually working.
writers,
thank
prints,
God.
and stores all its laws on goat skin.
Really?
Really?
That's actually interesting.
Armadillos almost always give birth to quadruplets, and they're all armadillos.
Oh. The butterflies you get in your stomach when you see someone you like is actually a stress response caused by adrenaline. I did not know that.
Like when Crispy leaves the house.
Mosquito queef.
Wait,
What do you got for us, Live Wire?
KBT, are you telling me you get aroused every time I leave the house?
No, I'm telling you the fact that you had to invest in Imodium, like, as a corporate investor because you can't leave the house without it.
Oh, gee, thanks. Thanks, KBT. Thank you so much.
Am I wrong?
By the way, I'm seeing more and more people enter this room to see this podcast. If you're new here, post up a comment so we can say hi to you guys. We don't know who all of you are yet. So, for all the new people in here, let us know who you are. Let's have a conversation. While we're waiting, Livefire, what do you got for us?
Wikipedia banned the Church of Scientology from editing any posts.
It's true.
Amen.
Really?
Thank the God they don't believe in.
A small amount of stress helps you to remember things better, but a large amount may hinder your memory.
Who are you?
Red Sour
I'm
Patch
Bob.
Kids are the exact same candy as Swedish fish, just with sour sugar.
Really?
Nice.
I like Swedish fish.
Ulysses S. Grant tried to have the Dominican Republic annexed so that a special safe haven could be set up for all blacks to get away from the Ku Klux Klan.
Really?
The Ku Klux Klan?
KKK.
Isn't it the Ku Klux Klan?
What do you got for us, Angry Elvis? He's undecided.
Smallpox does not exist anywhere on Earth except for in a laboratory.
We've done that
we
one,
did.
yeah.
I don't know anymore with these anti-vaxxers.
What do you got for us, Master CrispX, for a random fact? Take your pick.
Fact. Russia didn't consider beer to be alcohol until 2011. It was previously classified as a soft drink.
I like Russia's fucking style right
You mean
there.
Pluto?
Yes, he means Pluto, Steven, yes. Now
wait,
imagine,
wait, is
imagine
there-
if that was
hold
true
on.
here. You roll through
Wait,
McDonald's,
does
you
that-
had like a Big Mac and fries and a Bud Light.
Wait, does that mean that their leader is Vladimir Putin?
Pluto, no,
Wah,
you didn't.
wah.
Crispy Phil.
Oh,
If you keep a goldfish in a dark room, it will eventually
did that
turn
one.
pale. Did you?
That's,
Damn
that goes for
Despite
almost
con-
any animal.
Despite containing a sizable population that despises homosexuality and Western liberal value, Zanzibar's tourist industry thrives because Queen fans visit the island to see Freddie Mercury's birthplace.
We hate homos, but there's a lot of them here.
And they pay good. And
New
they clean up and make shit look nice.
What do you got for random facts, KBT?
Nothing.
Is that a fact?
Every year,
100% solid fact.
every year, millions of trees around the world grow where squirrels forgot where they buried their nuts.
Really?
Usually that happens to me, but that's children.
To have your photo taken with the first ever camera, you would have to sit still for 8 fucking hours. I couldn't do it.
Wait, what?
Apparently, the first camera, if you were to have your photo taken, you'd have to sit there for 8 hours.
No wonder they all looked like they were dying.
What do you got for us, Master CrispX?
oh, what can I have for a random fact?
There's a lot of them there, too.
Oh, that's easy. I'm trying to think of for my own knowledge.
No, that doesn't mean it's a fact.
New York City is farther south than Rome, Italy, also known as Pluto.
All right, the colder the room you sleep in, the odds are high that you're gonna have a bad dream.
Really?
Apparently so.
But I like my room cold.
Yeah, me too.
But then I'm wrapped up in blankets, so I'm still warm. I don't know. I don't get it.
The average person eats about 60,000 pounds of food in their lifetime. That's 6 elephants, in case you were wondering.
I've lived 6 lifetimes.
Human saliva
On
has a
Pluto.
boiling point 3 times higher than regular water.
Really?
Holy shit.
What does?
I want to test that theory.
Saliva.
That'd be a good video. Let's test that theory.
Oh, you want to spit into a pot all day? I'm
Yep.
good. I'm not going to watch you boil spit.
You don't sneeze when you are asleep because the nerves involved in the sneeze reflex are also resting.
Bullshit. I've sneezed in my sleep.
It woke him up. He was terrified.
Well, that's the thing. You woke up sneezing.
Yeah, you woke up to sneeze.
Yeah, exactly.
In 1979 British Columbia election, MLA Franklin Cater was defeated by 1 vote. He later admitted that he and his wife had neglected to vote.
Really?
Oh,
Sucks to be him.
More than
this
30
is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females.
Yeah, we've done that one.
That's
I know,
disgusting.
but it was just random.
It's still disgusting.
More than 13,000 more than 13,000 years of human life have been spent watching Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style video.
Condom style.
Hot dog condom style.
Anything a duckling meets 10 minutes after it's born, it becomes its parents.
parent,
That's also the. Never mind.
It is true.
No, but that's also true for children of single mothers.
Wah, wah, wah. Once you go black, you're a single mom.
Yep.
Is that a fact,
That is way too complicated.
Flowers are known to grow faster when music plays near them.
Neat.
I don't know if I believe that.
No, it's true.
Australia conducted biological warfare against its invasive rabbit population, reducing the population from 600 million to 100 million.
Really?
Oh shit.
If Pinocchio says, "My nose will grow now," it would cause a paradox.
That's true.
Wow.
Because if it did, it wouldn't be a lie.
But he would be lying in order to
if it
make it
didn't-
grow.
That's actually very fucking interesting.
And there's
to think of.
There's a whole description next to it, details here, and I started reading it, and it's like 20 fucking paragraphs. I'm like, no, I'm good.
So people are really digging into a fictional character's fucking nose growing paradox. That's awesome.
Random fact.
What do you got for us, Master CrispX?
Bananas are curved because they grow toward the sun.
The extra weight of obesity costs airlines $275 million per year.
Really?
Yup. Jesus.
Reindeer like to eat bananas.
Ashton Kutcher, the co-founder of Thorn. Thorn is a company outsourced by the FBI to catch pedophiles and stop sex trafficking.
Flat pedophiles?
Flatulated.
The word samba means to rub navels together.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck it has to do with oranges,
I
but
don't know
okay.
if you've done this, but a sheep, a duck, and a rooster were the first passengers on a hot air balloon.
Were they really?
Actually, yeah, I've seen that fact quite a few times.
I don't think we've done it on here. It's the first I heard of it.
In Uganda, 50% of the population is under the age of 15.
15%?
Yeah.
That's a
50.
50?
Holy yeah, I actually can elaborate on that. That's because of the fact that they've been in civil war for so long. There's so many orphans.
They're worse than Irish Catholics.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're going to see a lot of kids with freaking AKs in their hands.
Skipping breakfast can cause you to gain weight. This tricks your brain into thinking you want higher calorie foods later in the day.
Japanese researchers have created a fire alarm for the deaf. It's a gadget that emits wasabi mist, which will wake an injured person and get them out of the burning building alive.
Yeah. How do you wake up your deaf people? We mace them. We mace them. We mace them until they realize what's going on. And while they're struggling to see, they die from smoke inhalation and being maced.
Because they're going to be hyper aware of their surroundings while they're
Sounds
fucking
like a
burning
Darwin
alive.
It sounds like a Darwin test.
The Facebook like button was originally planned to be named the awesome button.
No, it's not.
It was originally named.
This one's kind of sad. The first bomb dropped by the Allies on Berlin during World War II, killed the only elephant in the Berlin Zoo.
Oh.
I think that would have kind of still
I
been
think
cool
we
to
kind
see.
of, I think we kind of took care of the elephant in the room.
Owls are the only birds that can see the color blue.
Really?
I don't
So
know.
what's a blue jay?
A gray jay.
Did you all
handy
know
jay.
that? Did we go through the Samsung theory about your eyes? No, just kidding. 2/3 of the people on Earth have never seen snow. I hope to never see the fucking shit again.
So that means we're more rugged than 2/3 of the world.
Correct.
You can heal paper cuts immediately and stop the pain with chapstick.
Chapstick?
Yep.
Or super glue.
Super glue
I've
I knew
heard-
because you
I've
told
heard,
me
yeah.
to dump super glue on my fucking foot.
Well, apparently your daughter pioneers this theory on super glue.
It
Oh,
will
there's
burn.
nothing left in
Nail
that fucking
glue.
room.
That was nail glue.
Yeah.
There was a tradition in Norway, Denmark, and the Faroe Islands where a girl would knit a willy warmer, also known as a cocksock, to their
They have a very easy job. if
to
it
their
worked for me.
boyfriends to see how serious they took the relationship. If the gift was rejected, it was seen as evidence he was not ready for marriage.
If I don't take your fuzzy dick sock.
So, Livefire, this one's for you. Right-handed people live on average 9 years longer than left-handed people. I'm still gonna die before you.
Oh, this is interesting. The average number of people who are airborne over the U.S. in any... I can't fucking speak today. The average number of people airborne over the U.S. at any given hour is 61,000.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty fly.
Damn.
If someone presses all of the buttons on an elevator, you can avoid stopping on each floor by pressing each button again twice.
That we're gonna have
That
to
is
test.
interesting.
We're gonna have to test.
If
There's
you
also
press-
one too. If you press and hold the closed door in the floor that you want,
It'll go up
It'll
faster.
go up even without.
We need to
anybody-
research this
Well,
one.
that's for firefighters.
We need to
Yeah.
research this. Iceland consumes more Coca-Cola per capita than any other nation. You would think that'd be the U.S.
Considering everything comes with a Coke.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing: if Iceland's only soda provider is Coca-Cola, we have other options here.
No Pepsi here.
We have
Yeah,
a lot
but-
of companies.
But our fast food restaurants are owned by the
Coke products.
beverage
Yeah.
products, or by the beverage companies. Meaning Taco Bell is owned by Pepsi, McDonald's is owned by Coke, or vice versa.
Feeling
well,
ugly?
I don't
What?
Go ahead.
So feeling
Always,
ugly?
always.
Go sit in Walmart for 2 hours. You'll feel a lot better.
This is the truth.
We ain't doing jokes yet,
Here's one pertaining to us.
That is a
kinda.
fact.
but that was
though.
funny.
It would take 100 years currently to watch every video on YouTube.
Well, you guys better get started on our asses first, I guess.
That's a lot of fucking. So in
What
our
if you-
lifetime, there's no way in hell we could watch every YouTube video.
What if you watch them at 10 times speed? It would only take 10 years.
True, but you're not going to get all the content.
Well, it just said watch. It didn't say get the content.
True,
didn't say
it did say
absorb.
you are correct then.
You're-
Livefire is probably going to try to do it now.
I want to...
Want tape?
I'll take tape.
What tape?
Live fired for his headphones.
yeah.
I wish we were in medieval France nowadays. Unfaithful wives
tape?
were forced to chase a chicken through town naked.
Ooh.
We would have stampedes of naked women
I
running
know.
around.
That
I
was
have an
my
idea.
previous employment at that time. And
Uh,
the cardio was great. But when they got me,
It's
all
kind of
they
a-
did was just talk to me. I'm like, come on.
it's kind of appropriate because they were chasing other cocks.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. There's even more of you in this room now that we haven't seen or heard from before. Say something in the comments. Let us know who you are.
God damn. A bull can inseminate 300 cows from a single ejaculation.
Oh
my.
Smoking scorpions to get high is a growing problem in South Asia. The high can last from 10 hours to 3 days. The high is said to be so powerful that it outstrips heroin. But the person spends the first 6 hours in pain while their body adjusts to the toxin,
So what do you
which
do? You
can possibly lead to death.
So what do you straighten it out? You snip it off, and then you light the two the
No, the
pinchers
poison.
together?
The clamps.
I
Poison.
agree with this Joseph Bork guy in the comments.
Yeah,
Say
he-
things. Say things.
You should do that.
KBT, you and Joseph Bork are on the same wavelength, it seems.
Yeah. Maybe I made him. Maybe I didn't. Maybe he's my evil clone.
This
Wait,
this is
sorry.
weird.
All
I
them-
got because
The
I'm on
word
power.
clone sounds really weird.
Now, here's my question that comes with this fact. French was the official language of England for over 600 years.
Probably because they ruled it.
But where did okay,
England,
so
England ruled France.
I was just kidding.
300.
Okay, France.
English came
Yeah,
from
Francie
England.
pants.
So when was the English language?
No, I'm just a schoolboy.
You know, I don't know.
My passion.
Hitler and Napoleon both only had one testicle.
Really?
That's nuts.
Eli has a random fact for us. He is the Gover Jew.
Gover Jew.
Yeah,
Gover Jew.
Eli, are you still going to come over tomorrow?
Stop spending money on purge mods.
Yes.
They're
Seriously.
stupid.
But we would love to have you here tomorrow. If you're going to come here, let us know before I put out the event for tomorrow. Maybe we'll push the show back for you. Who knows? But you
Pushing
are
show back.
men are 6 times more likely to be struck by lightning than women. This should be reversed.
It's because we have lightning rods.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
baby.
'cause most of us are out working.
We're
No, it's
actually
because we
outside.
actually go outside to work.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
A group of 12 or more cows is called a flink.
A flink?
Flink. F-L-I-N-K.
Really?
So you're gonna go tip a flink of cows?
I might be a snail. A
I
snail
might-
can sleep for 3 years.
We did that one. Major. Wait, hold on. Wait a
You
second.
know you're on camera.
So
So when you're going,
phobia is the intense fear of having to cook.
A mattress can.
So everybody can see that word.
it's all
Yeah, it's
backwards.
backwards.
Well,
Nigger phobia.
Nigger.
So what do we got for wrapping up facts before I give the floor to Master
Trojan.
CrispX?
This sounds like fun. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously.
really?
Really?
Yeah. I know the wavelength you're on, Livewire.
Burger King uses approximately half a million pounds of bacon every month in its restaurants.
Awesome. Not enough though.
Not enough.
Yeah, but they don't cook it properly.
And just to close it out, ironically, the Bible is the most shoplifted book in America.
I got one more.
Which makes no fucking sense.
Well, people got to haul them out and put their flasks out.
It's the greatest story
Oh,
ever told.
here we go from
I've
one
got
of our
one more.
newcomers. Random fact: France was still executing people by guillotine when Star Wars: A New Hope hit theaters.
Guillotine.
Thank you, Erica. That is true, actually.
That's
I
badass.
love it. I have one more. Go for it. To testify was based on men in the Roman court swearing to a statement made by swearing on their testicles.
That's retarded.
Damn.
Testify.
When in Rome.
All right, so I'm gonna push another button here. Anyone else got anything
Is
else?
that the ejectocito?
Oh no, wait, I don't have it
Guys.
set up, so I'm not gonna push the button yet. I'm gonna give the floor to Master CrispX, who apparently has some things to say.
Well, since I'm doing the Let's Play channel, and there are a couple of games I do play that are not on the channel itself. I do this for my own pleasure because they're new, or I need to do something to talk about it on this show because I need to contribute something. So this is my own grinds my gaming gears.
Ooh, grinds my gaming gears.
What? Gay gears.
All right.
I love you too.
Yeah.
What do you mean your hat's soup?
Why are you buying clothes?
No, I want
Fuck
that.
you!
No, I want that soup on The Sopranos when you twist the bottom like 100G comes out.
Hell yeah.
Storage hands.
Alright, I'm going to talk about 2 separate games. One game that really disappointed and pissed me the fuck off, and one game I have a different opinion, and I'll save to that. Let's do the worst first, because...
Worst
Yo-
first. You're a poet. Awesome.
Indeed.
You're good at this. I'm being serious.
Oh, alright. Well, one game that completely and utterly disappointed me was Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I remember playing the original one on Windows 95, where it was top-down. There was a lot of intrigue to it. I mean, for the time, it was neat, and it was a good murder mystery. And then down the line, it's like the game series. It was like, instead of sneaking around and being like a cyberpunk detective or spy, depending on what side you do, it got progressively better. But then, as it got modernized and the new releases of it, where you play a former SWAT detective, and then you become a cyborg and you kick ass, it turned from mystery to first-person shooter, and then all substance just died. It was just like, oh god, it's this name of a game that a cult following loves, but then at the end of the day, boom, there's nothing of the original, and it sucks. Yes, there might be some text files in the game that maybe go back to the original ones, but besides that, no. It is a waste of time, and honestly, as much as you want to play through it, there's hope at the very end that there's something. No, you'll be disappointed because they want to throw you another fucking plot twist. It's like, oh, you'll have to play the next game when we decide to send it out to find out what the hell actually happens. No, fuck you. Fuck you in the ass. Don't waste your time on it. If you want to red box it, fine, just so you can see that I'm right. But at the end of the day, fuck that game.
It sounds a whole lot of like Destiny to me.
Hey, don't knock Destiny.
Fuck Destiny.
I heard the second one is way better than the first one, though.
It was destined to be.
That's
badass.
yet to be determined on the mainstream as a whole. The thing is, when a game like that is released, yes, it's awesome.
It was the most epic failure when it first came out. It took
Let's-
like a year to even make that even playable.
Yes, but Blizzard Activision is stepping in and helping out a little bit, and let's hope that maybe some of that magic can rub off, and it can be somewhat better.
I explained Destiny for the people who can't play Call of Duty or Battlefield.
I love that.
All right, now this other game, this game made my fucking dick rock hard.
That's awesome.
He just dislocated my shoulder, folks.
Oh my god!
Put things away.
Put that away. That makes me
I
jealous.
swear to God, I've been wanting to record more episodes of my main channel, but this game it's hitting all the right buttons. I'm gonna put it on the
Goddamn
fucking
Aborigines.
I'm gonna put it on the fucking camera.
Metroid.
Metroid: Samus Returns. This game makes my dick rock hard. Oh my God!
Yes.
This game is fucking amazing. I mean, Jesus Christ, they fucking did it right. They did it fucking right. 2016, they tried doing Metroid Federation voice, which forcing it just fucking sucked. It was like a wet queef. It was probably even worse than fucking Steven's blowjob, quote unquote. I mean, I played the original game when it came out in 1991 on my old radiation brick Game Boy, and they did it fucking right. Nintendo, ever since the Switch came out, they're just pushing out gold, even though people are like, oh, they're just recycling all the same things.
But that's
They're
good.
making them better.
That's the thing. Yes, everybody wants it. It's like even the Switch doesn't push out in 4K. It's still 1080p. But do you know what? They're always stuck on gameplay first.
As soon as I can, I'm buying fucking Switch. I finally got to play with one the other day.
It is sweet.
It's fun.
Yeah,
God, it's a
he got
blast.
confused. You were supposed to be playing with her Switch, not her
Yeah, try putting the contra code in her. Giggity.
Down, left, right. BA start.
She's gonna let you try again, but she's gonna be confused as fuck. But
left, right.
but I
down,
do
left,
have to say
right.
they did
Left,
it
right,
right.
up, down.
BA start.
This is a game where I'm actually going to try and complete multiple different times in different ways. I mean, hell, I might even fucking waste the money and buy the amiibos so I can get the extra shit in the game. I mean, I love Metroid. Yes, I'm a huge Mega Man Metroid. If it has a fucking arm that shoots many different things, I love it. And I'm talking... Steven. Do you need something, buddy? Do you need
A
something?
clean pair of underwear.
Giggity goo. But it's just, I want to fucking mainline this thing into my arm. But I have to just say, to end it just before I go over my time limit, apparently I'm giving myself, it's a good game. Give it a shot. It's not just people like, oh, they're hyping it because it's a Nintendo main thing. Honestly, Metroid as a whole didn't even fucking do well back in Japan, in their home country. It did well in the Western states when they were actually thinking about not continuing it after Super Metroid came out for the SNES, but the American and Western markets loved the game so much that they gave it a second shot and continued on the line.
And this ends our random gaming facts with CrispX.
Oh. So we're gonna push this button here, and
That was perfect.
Zane is not here to make fun of us right now. It's kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
So someone else got to step up.
I gotta change.
Who's Zane?
My brother.
Oh, I've never been on the show, Zane. Have I?
He's been in the comments.
In the comments,
Insane
yes.
Zane.
All right,
Zane
and
in the
apparently this
membrane.
goes off of how big I have the fucking window. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. So here we go with our sing-along, and we are going to start today with our favorite,
I
Bushes.
thought we were going to end with that.
Oh, yeah, we're going to end with that. So Shall we do Chicken Attack?
No.
Yes.
You can if you want, but I mean, none of us are going to be able to yodel.
No, but we can do the rest of it. It is a good song, and for those of you who do not know who Shmoyaho is, this is not a paid endorsement. Check out his shit. KBT and I have been listening to them since they were doing fucking auto-tune on cell phones.
The Gregory Brothers.
They're awesome. They are fucking awesome. So fuck it. We're going to try to do Chicken Attack.
Can they see it?
Yes.
Nice.
Where?
You've got back. Moon speed.
You're speaking Plutonian.
You should know that a man with the power of nature can bring you to the end of your life. And you should know by my stride and look in my eyes that you're about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. But you're back before your face so black. Say I look harmless, but you're kicking on chicken ass. Go chicken go, go chicken go. I'm gonna fly you on the sky. With the power of nature, you're never alone, and you can't take it on a mark. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you're about to be massively fucked. Chicken attack, chicken attack. But you're back before the face to black. Say I look harmless, but you're kicking on chicken ass. Go chicken go, I can't go. Now gonna fly on the sky. We're young and you're hungry, perhaps short on money. I give you this chicken today. It's X for your dinner, it's X for next winter. You won't have to steal again.
なんて慈悲深い方だ。あなたは全ての動物を操る。
全ての動物が操れるけど、鶏が一番なんだ。助けて。私の兄が不死身で銀行強盗になる。大丈夫だ。心配するな。Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly you on the sky. All I need, all I need, all I
I honestly thought what you were saying was actually coming out of the speaker.
I wasn't singing.
I gotta switch to the comments on that. How horrible was that?
Please let us know. That was terrible.
Wow, we gained viewers on that too. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, we probably went viral. Look at these fuckers, terrible singing.
This was the most
If we could get one person in Japan, we'd be set. We'd have 40 million views from like one apartment.
When she comes in town.
I know it's commenting. So we're going to do When I Come Around by Green Day. Aww.
It is hot as hell in this room.
Yep. Balls.
That's just me. Not.
That
Huh?
Don't mouth rape it, Steven.
I heard you crying out all the way across the town. You've been searching for that someone that's me out on the prowl. That's just well, don't get lonely now. And dry your whining eyes. I'm just roaming for the moment, squeezing my back.
Been a while.
ditching me. No time to search the world around, 'cause you know where I'll be found when I come alive.
Come a lot.
I'm sorry. No.
When Jews are around.
I heard it all before.
Your guts are such a whore.
I'm a loser and a user, so I don't need no accuser to try and slack me down, because I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. Find out that you shall doubt me, something
Wow. You should have done American Idiot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this was stupid.
No time to search the world around.
Steve just gave right up.
When I come around.
This is just an example of when you ask me a question and you don't follow through.
All right, that one's done.
Can we?
Can we what?
I want to do American Idiot.
All right,
to make
well-
up for that atrocity.
Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let me check comments here.
Yeah, that's us.
Oh.
Neat.
All right, let's.
It's right there on the top, dude.
Ooh, that one's for us. It says disabled.
What about Canadian Idiot by Weird Al?
It's muted. No, on the actual.
Fuck that shit. Let's put it back up.
There we go.
Don't want to be an American idiot.
I was sick Canadian.
Don't want to listen to the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? Let's subliminal mind fuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones who meant to follow. More time not to argue.
Stop reading and sing it.
It's the monster.
Well, maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Now everybody do the propaganda and sing along with the age of paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation, where everything's meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones we're meant to follow. More that's enough to argue.
Listen.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff!
I have picture.
I was
think I
waiting
have
for
a
Joe to
cello.
bust out his
I
guitar.
have a cello solo going on behind me. He seems like a nice cello.
You've got a seat. I think we need to call the ambulance. He's having a seat.
Be an American idiot. One nation controlled by the media. Information age of hysteria is calling out to idiot America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation, where it's meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones we're meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
Awesome song.
They fucked up the word forever. Forever.
It's not for What?
Forever is one word.
Yes.
That's cool.
Brian Zabriskie, you guys suck.
I'd like to think we blow.
There's a lot of distortion coming from the music, according to Eli.
I'm not surprised.
It's just radio interference from the cover Jew.
It is.
Damn gubber Jew.
All right, and we're going to end this with our favorite. Here we go.
Watch the little red dots. 49 guys.
Hey, how'd my father die?
49 times we fought that beast, your old man and me. Had a chicken head with duck feet, with a woman's face too.
Oh, that's rad.
But it was waiting in the bushes for us. It ripped off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful. In fact, there was this huge mess. I had to change the floors. The floors? You see, his blood had drained into the boards. We had to change them. Well, we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day.
All day.
I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day. I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yo, never knew my daddy didn't care about me. Event horizon is all my macro binocular see. Moisture farming all my life and not a drop spilled. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sipping blue milk. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sick of blue milk. But then a desert hobo came and told me we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day.
All day.
About what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Every day I worry all day.
All day.
About what's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Hold me when I open like a flower. Hold me right. Yeah, I ain't had to bake for a girl in a long time. A long time. I think my cooking's awesome. Got her picture in my photo wagon. I keep it poppin'. And she probably loved the honky tonk.
Probably love the honky tonk.
That's what I said. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I don't want to find waiting for me around the corner. Oh no, no. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find any more crispy bodies by the door.
What? Love that. I love that.
That drop is awesome.
49 times. It was 49 times. Now it might be waiting for you. Could be hiding behind that scrap pile.
No, that's just Kevin now.
You want someone to hold you. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day.
All day.
About what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day.
All day.
About what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us.
Kevin.
Something's waiting in the bushes of love. I used to ride and worry all day. About what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Waiting for me. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. I used to ride every day. I worried all day. I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Waiting for me. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. I used to ride
This cute girl kept kissing me over and over.
Something I gotta tell you about. Just remind me
For
later.
me round the corner on the nose. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I don't wanna find. Waiting for me round the corner on the nose.
Oh.
Waiting for me, Kevin? No, no, no.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you would call that the bushes of love.
Let's go back so we can actually
He's
read
no longer.
some shit.
You notice he's like no longer like vaping Murphy. Now he's fidget spinner Murphy or whatever the fuck his name is.
Whatever's gonna appeal to the teens.
Yes, this is true. Whatever gets him into his Ford Fiesta.
Oh, shit. Steven's broken again! KBT killed Steven!
Oh, someone give me a toothpick.
Toothpicks make me
shit.
jealous.
Alright, so we're gonna push another button here.
And how does this make you feel?
Oh, baby.
Very
where
inadequate.
is it?
Oh my.
Hey, that wasn't the new one.
Oh.
I don't like that, but anyway. And now it's time for jokes. No, we're not doing jokes. We're doing this one, Durr.
It's time for me to grab
No,
a
it's
beer.
not that one either. What the fuck? This one. There we go. I found it.
Urban lifestyle facts, tips, and annoying preferences.
And now it's time for just general weird fucking news with music that doesn't fit a news broadcast.
Unless it's on BBT.
Hold up. What's BBT?
Yay!
Oh shit. So what do we got pulled up today? Oh baby.
Sure.
Viral video of a Miami woman beating up an allegedly racist lady filmed in... Let's open it. He's caught in his cable.
of love. Ooh.
Anybody need beer?
I need
Yo.
only if it's not from Kevin.
All right, so the actual title is Viral Video of Miami Woman Beating Up an Allegedly Racist Lady Filmed in Coral Springs. We're going to switch this over to the laptop view, and let's take a look at this shit.
Let's take a look
Shoes
at
off.
this.
You take one of your shoes, I'm gonna fucking shoot you in your fucking face.
She's gonna shoot her in her fucking face.
I'm taking my shit off so that she puts her hands on me, I can defend myself.
Oh, she's getting in the position. She's bent right.
Oh shit.
Oh, baby.
Beating her fucking head in.
Butt stop!
Butt stop!
Yeah, you stupid ass bitch.
She sounds like that bird.
No, it's all good.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
all good.
it's all good. It's all good, everyone.
Now,
My
hold on.
future ex.
Hold on, this is still going. This has got to get even more intense.
This has got a minute.
Jerry Springer shit going.
Now, I'm confused. Who's the actual alleged race?
The
chick in the blue dress.
Like that, then give my shoe. Give my shoe. What's your name?
Give me my shoe.
It's going down like free Viagra in a campground. Fucking intense.
This is really loud.
Shoe from that lady. Okay. I'm 3 months pregnant. You're gonna fucking hit me?
Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, shit.
That's what all fat people say.
So this is really an abortion video then. Why are you letting her near her? Keep her back.
How much you want to bet that
If you
baby
walk
ever
in
is
the
half
elevator-
black?
I'm gonna scroll forward.
Calm down.
Listen to Quam.
Yes, that's worked with every woman in existence.
Just maced everybody.
Just calm down.
I'm not going to tell you again.
What? Why is there a fire?
I have a room here. She
Oh,
hit me.
oh,
I'm
you
3
do,
months
do
pregnant.
you?
I'm gonna press charges.
Oh, we should
My
all worry
unemployed
about
boyfriend lives here.
Y'all got the video?
Yeah.
that. We have a room here. I'm 3 months pregnant. That doesn't give you the right to not get your ass kicked, bitch.
The Coral Springs Police Department say that the fight took place August 22nd at La Quinta Inn
La Cunta.
The La Cunta.
on University Drive near Sample Road. Officers arrested the woman in the teal dress identified as Summer Courts, a 39-year-old Boca Raton resident, and charged her with disorderly conduct and inciting
In a fray.
because she escalated the situation by putting her hands on Colleen Dag.
The words in this sentence are more classy than the broads actually on screen.
Oh, God, yeah.
Are you talking about us?
Yes.
Okay, no, nothing new in the comments. So that's that one. I like actually
Say
being able to
something,
show
people.
the videos now. It's actually kind of cool. So what else do we got here?
I stand upon the fact that if I see Nazis, I'm going to just follow in suit of my hero, Captain America.
I'm
Punch
just
him in
going
the
to throw
face.
Eli at him and then hope him run away.
I don't know, Angry Elvis, anyone on this list you want to see?
What's the guy's...
What the fuck is the Key West Catman?
All right.
Oh,
He's the Catman!
hold on.
All right, holding the phone here.
You wanted me to remind you, and I totally forgot to. The chainsaw-wielding nun.
Oh, yeah. Wielding nun.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, when we were in the store visit. All right, let's...
While you're Googling that, an alleged robber made it easy for
Robber.
I am a robber.
Made it easy for
What is that,
investigators
Pokemon?
when his getaway car ran out of gas after he held up a gas station, authorities said.
He must be strong.
LaPorte Sheriff's Department told the Times of Northwest Indiana a 33-year-old Shane Harris walked into a BP in La Crosse, Indiana late Wednesday. He approached the store clerk and implied he had a gun, deputies said. He allegedly drove off with food, beverages, and items and cigarettes. Deputies said he displayed the weapon and took the cash and ran out of gas a mile down the road.
Oh. That sucks to be him, doesn't it?
You're holding up a gas station and no gas?
I wonder if he took his protein shake first, because that's a lot. You got to hold up a gas station. That's pretty fucking heavy.
Gotta get swole.
Drink
protein shakes.
What was that comment you made about raising children?
Oh, yeah. That was fucking funny.
I'll let you do your chainsaw wielding nun.
So this one, KBT and I were doing a store visit, and this story was brought up, and I haven't seen it till now. But the news is, chainsaw-wielding nun says viral video shows a sign of hope during time of tragedy. So we're going to switch back over here, and let's take a look at this chainsaw nun. What? Oh, his microphone's hitting the microphone.
Oh, I was going to say the earthquake.
His microphone's hitting the microphone.
Look,
Is that
look
like
at
Pluto and Pluto?
This is fucking hilarious already. Just looking at it.
She's so
In a
hot.
world filled with technology, Spectrum delivers.
Fuck
The
off,
superior
Spectrum.
This
HD
is
pixel
not
resolution
brought-
fastest
donkey
internet
balls.
service.
This is not brought to you by Spectrum, and we do not want it to be ever.
I'll take their money.
Fucking speculum.
I'll take all their money.
Per month each.
Well, she's become a symbol of the communal efforts in Florida after Hurricane Irma. The chainsaw-wielding nun, clearing trees and opening hearts, has roots in San Antonio.
She was ready for
Rachel
Armageddon.
Gonzalez spoke with Sister Margaret Ann and her brother tonight and shares their message of giving.
Fuck yes.
Says what she's done is no big deal.
She's getting a movie contract.
Her brother Kenneth, who lives just outside the city, says
He
that
is not a
spirit
nun.
to help has always been with her, even before she graduated from East Central and St. Mary's.
You know what, guys?
I knew what she
I'll
was
have none of
doing.
this.
You know, I've known her for a long time now. She's
Hey, man,
always
it's
been
none
one
of your
to,
business.
You know,
Did he
get
just
in
say
and
he's known her for a long
Don't
time
have
now?
to
I
ask
would
her.
hope so.
She brushes off her newfound fame, but also had to brush up before putting that chainsaw to work.
I had to go to Google and figure out, watch a little video on how to start it because I didn't remember how.
She's used weed eaters and stuff, you know, in the past, but
Weed eater.
that's not something she really does every day anymore, you might say, you know?
But she is grateful that her efforts have served to inspire others to give.
I think they want to see a sign of hope, that even in the midst of a tragedy like a hurricane, they want to see that there is goodness and good can come from a tragedy.
And some even giving back to her.
I got an email from somebody in Canada, and this gentleman bought us a chainsaw. And because he said, "Sister, you're doing a great job, but that chainsaw is outdated. Here's a new one."
And she received a second one the next day. Charles
Now
Gonzalez.
there's a fucking nunnery full of chainsaws.
No, now we have Holy Mother logging.
Fuck nuns with guns. It's now nuns with chainsaws.
Someone from the movie industry has to be calling her to
No.
put her in some kind of fucking chainsaw.
This is what happens when nuns say,
Saw
"Fuck-
47. God steps on.
Fuck abstinence. We got to kick this shit up a notch."
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Who else has got some recent news here?
Let's see.
Actually, while you're looking, because
Okay, that
we
guy
saw
did
this
that,
before.
Yeah, what the
Who
fuck is
the fuck is the mysterious Key West Catman? I don't
He
know.
loves the pussy.
Let's find out right now.
Oh, he doesn't look like he gets it, though.
Is
But so he has 52 cats.
So there's no video.
His name is Dominique.
Dominique Lefont.
Go ahead and read the whole thing while I scroll through the pictures.
Dominique Lefort, a Frenchman known
I got it.
to many as Catman, has developed an enormously popular pre-sunset show over 3 decades in Key West. The cats, pets that many people consider untrainable, jump long distances on command, exhibit amazing balance, and leap through flaming hoops.
They're fucking cats.
That picture.
It looks like he's getting some butt stuff.
Butt stuff!
Butt stuff!
Cat, you're not supposed to be in that hole!
Did you know that cats have a barbed penis?
Yes.
That's some extreme butt stuff.
That is some good air for the cat there, though. That's an impressive jump.
It's a black cat. What do you expect?
Look at it. His hand was right there.
Oh
He
my
threw
God!
it.
Look at this face right here. Are we sure he's...
That nip just kicked in.
Does he have a vibrating butt plug in or something? Because he looks
It's
way
shaped
too
like
fucking
stuff.
happy.
It's
Could-
shaped.
Wait, could you say a purse?
It's shaped like a cat's penis.
It purrs.
I think he thought it was perfect.
No, he looks like he's getting off on this though. Tell me.
Well, wouldn't
He
you
really does.
playing with pussy all day?
Not that kind of.
Oh my God!
It's Mr. Bean!
He's not playing. He's on meth.
He's on so much meth that you hallucinate the cats.
He is a Florida man.
Oh my
He probably
God.
thinks he's training dragons.
Flocka.
Why
Hey,
do you
there's
keep
the fire.
calling these kittens? These are my dragons.
That's not really a
They go out my
flaming hoop.
fridge.
He let the flame die down before the fucking cat got through it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
'cause
cat's
he
saying,
doesn't
fuck
wanna
you,
give-
it's fire.
He doesn't want to give free Chinese samples.
Oh my goodness! What the fuck is he on?
Oh my God! Look at those knockers. Please tell me you're 18.
Jesus fucking Christ. What did you mount this camera on? The most retarded thing.
Why is this picture relevant?
It's showing
Oh
he's
my
really...
goodness! She's licking me. Oh my
I-
God!
I think,
It's touching me.
I think he just hit climax.
Now we have to play Bart Baker's video.
Oh yes, we will play that to end
I
the
just
show.
wanna fuck all of them.
Oh,
I hate
boy.
when it does this. It just doesn't let me go back.
No, it counts every time you clicked on next.
So here's one. Man protests in underpants until police give him back his bong and weed.
Everything's better with a bag of weed.
A bag of
weed,
a bag of weed.
Everything's better with a bag of weed.
All right, so he successfully lobbied to have his bong and marijuana returned by police after standing outside court in his boxers for a month.
Wow.
Return my bong. One of the signs signs read in large letters.
How creative.
While
It
another read return my marijuana. 31-year-old also had a T-shirt made which said return my weed and bong. For the days he felt like wearing clothes. It all began when he was arrested for possession of weed, with police seizing his drugs and paraphernalia.
No, his sign should have said, "Give me back my weed and bong unless you want to see my dong."
Yes.
Stop chucking paper at my camera.
Yeah, and
It's
that's
only
it goes a little
720p, bro.
further, but that's close enough. We don't need any
Those are
more.
pretty.
What the fuck is going on here?
What's going on? Oh, this looks.
He was trying to erect a structure.
I can destruct one.
He's like, he's looking at it like
Crapper Man! Strax Jewelry Store!
Go ahead and read it, and then I'll reveal the photo.
How many times have you read a headline and thought, only in Florida? Well, quite fucking often. And I'm always right. Here are some of the crazy things that have happened in the Sunshine State this year alone. Crestview police sought a man caught on video pooping in a jewelry store parking lot in August. The man was labeled Crapper Man by the store's Facebook followers, according to police. It's downright shameful when people don't give a crap about their... He does give a crap! Give a crap about their town. Crestview Police Chief Tony Taylor says, It really stinks.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, if you have to buy a ring to use a toilet, then you deserve to have shit behind your shop.
Yeah.
If you see this man, bring a pooper scooper.
Or a roll. or give this guy a roll of Charmin. Jeez.
Or your camera and send it to us so we can
No,
put it online.
honestly, I would hope that I was in range of a skin peeling pressure washer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, look at him. He has a freaking white beard, even if it's blurred. He's probably some old man. What the fuck are we looking at now?
Wow.
Accepting applications for a sugar baby.
I don't know.
Okay.
Why do I feel like that would attract a lot of jelly babies?
73-year-old banned from a beach for seeking sugar baby. The 73-year-old man was banned from a Volusia County beach in August after a parent complained that he was handing out business cards that read "Sugar Daddy seeking his sugar baby." Oh my god. Oh my god. What's wrong with people?
He apparently approached a 16-year-old and said, "Apply when you're 18." Yeah, I think that would get you banned.
Just a little bit.
Well, I think if you're 73 years old, you probably don't give a damn anymore.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Put you in prison for life?
So what's going on in this one?
2 weeks.
What's this?
Looting?
Oh, we did
this one.
That
Yeah.
one. What's this one?
Oh my god, no.
What an idiot.
Of course.
Of course.
He reported...
Man allegedly calls cops to report stolen cocaine.
It would, in his
David
defense...
Blackman.
In his defense...
No, David Blackman.
Oh, Blackman.
David Blackman.
In his defense, it would take a lot to feed those nostrils.
Wait, is he a cocaine Pokemon or something?
It looks like the game.
Blackmon.
David Blackman called police to report that $50 and a quarter ounce of cocaine had been stolen from his car, according to July statement from
That's
the
7 grams. It's a lot of cocaine.
Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office. Blackman,
Blackman.
who allegedly identified himself as a drug dealer when he reported the theft, was arrested and charged with possession of cocaine. Well, how can he get arrested for possession of cocaine when it wasn't there?
He probably still had some on him.
Residue on a
resisting
paraphernalia
arrest
item.
without violence and possession of drug
Or
paraphernalia.
he was just so high he couldn't find it in his car.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. What else?
That's one thing I'm curious about, by the way. Apparently, people have been arrested for just resisting arrest. What the fuck happened? Did they walk up and say, "Can I arrest you?" And you said no?
I found your cousin. Read this one, Steven.
Man allegedly hits... No, we're not related. He hit them. Man allegedly hits 17 vehicles while trying to park.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not a man. That's a woman. A 25-year-old Orlando man... Orlando, hey!
Hey!
Orlando man was arrested on DUI charges after he allegedly struck 17 parked vehicles while trying to park his own SUV in
Jesus.
August. Trooper said Tony Futch, what the futch were you doing? Was driving a blue 2003 Chevrolet Blazer. I used to own a Chevrolet Blazer that was blue.
a Blazer?
Yeah, it was.
I thought I said was.
And struck the 17 vehicles in 8 different crashes. Only 8? Dude, teach me.
I don't
teach
even,
me.
I don't even consider
Well,
the Blazer an SUV.
Wait, wow, 2 vehicles per hit. Shit.
At least.
More than 2, statistically speaking.
What's wrong with that guy?
Oh, I saw this shit.
What is this one? Suspect caught while he stops to watch eclipse. I'm not even going to attempt that name. Someone say that name.
Chico.
Jocan Feliciano.
Josan.
Josan Rosado allegedly stole a car and seemed unaware that authorities were following him when he stopped to watch the August solar eclipse. He was captured while staring at the sky.
Wearing
in a welder's helmet, according to the Orange County Sheriff's Office. He never saw it come in. The department wrote, it only happens every 99 years.
Unless you're in Florida.
Oh my god, that's freaking hilarious. What?
Oh my god.
Go for it. Go ahead, Crispy, you take this one.
Man unplugs birthday party bounce house. A man in Port St. Lucie was caught on surveillance video pulling the plug on a children's bounce house during a birthday party in May. The mother at the party told CBS 12
She was very thankful.
that 2 kids were hospitalized as a result of the bounce house collapsing.
You're not supposed to have lumber in the top of the fucking thing, you bitch.
How does that work? I mean,
How
if
do you hospitalize children?
Unless a fat kid got some air when the plug was pulled, then just let physics work.
What? That one's too dumb for
That's
me to
normal.
even
What's a
news.
birthday?
Oh, Jesus.
I got one here if you guys are
This
interested.
is...
Go for it while this
I'll
one's
nibble.
trying to load.
Later.
Blood pours down the street after leak at funeral home.
Oh, fuck yes.
So, in the disturbing scenes typically seen in a budget horror movie, blood was seen seeping from the ground outside of a funeral home. Wow, that's
a good
fucking
picture,
awesome.
too.
Horrific photographs show a mixture of blood and embalming fluid streaming down a road outside of Green Oaks Funeral Home in Baton Rouge on Thursday. Apparently, this was the work of Freddy Krueger, but due to a blockage in the valve causing the storage tank to leak.
Where do you store this shit? Where do you store dead blood?
Officials from Baton Rouge said the blood, which was mixed with embalming fluid, contains formaldehyde, did not find its way into the city sewer system. Really? Well, it fucking looks like...
I think they're just saying that
Yeah.
because they can't fix it.
Steven, do you want to take this one?
Steven.
Oh shit.
Cocaine monster?
Let me switch the screen.
Cocaine monster? Police in the Florida Keys grew suspicious after finding an unusually heavy Cookie Monster toy in a car they were searching in July. Upon further inspection, they found roughly 314 grams of cocaine inside.
Damn! Give me that Sesame Street, man. Oh, man.
What the fuck is Big Bird filled with?
how many grams?
314.
Times that by 100.
Can we get a cocaine monster mascot now? Oh my god. Oh shit. What else you got for us, live fire? I don't want to push the button so I don't die hysterically while you're reading the story.
Did somebody say cocaine?
Give me cocaine.
Bumblebee.
Okay, how much?
Actually, one of my news pages closed.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, so this is not...
Let's click the button and see what else we got here. What the fuck?
Your mother doesn't even love you.
Let's switch the screen
It
over
looks
here.
like Stitch's cousin.
Yeah, it looks like a relative.
The Joker look-alike arrested twice. A man with face tattoos resembling the Joker comic book villain was arrested twice within 2 weeks in Fort Lauderdale in June. The first arrest came after he was accused of pointing a gun at passing cars. I can understand that in Florida. Just over a week later, he was charged with possession of marijuana. That's just bullshit. That last part's
When
dumb.
you look like that, you need something to calm yourself down.
Cocaine monster. I can't get that out of my head now. It's
I want
gonna
to
be
know
there
what
all night.
12-year-old and box of Crayola crayons that he had fucking do that.
I can't
little
tell
cut.
if the tattoo is shitty or if it just hasn't healed
No, it's
yet.
shitty.
Oh, it's shitty.
It's a shitty tattoo. That could be done so much better.
It just didn't look.
Not now.
You tattoo yourself to look like a character from a mediocre movie.
You tattoo
done
imaginary
that?
things on your face.
Here's one. Naked burglary suspect wanted sesame seeds for his burger, police said.
What the? I'm reading this one.
Caterpillar?
So, a Florida man accused of burglarizing his neighbor's home while naked allegedly gave police an excuse that can only be described as seedy. He said he was looking for some sesame seeds for his burger, according to the Tampa Bay Times.
Welcome to Sesame Street.
Martin Henderson,
No, this is looking for
48,
Cookie Monster, then.
of Largo, Florida, was arrested January 5th after he allegedly broke into his neighbor's home using a butter knife on the door, according to the Palm Beach Post. Police said he was naked during the robbery. William Lowland was asleep, and his girlfriend when he heard the commotion in the kitchen. I get up and I see this guy. Because I only had my nightlight on in the kitchen, I thought it was a woman because of the long hair, and he was all nude.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it
yeah,
I thought it was a
naked women
woman
breaking
because
into
he
your
had
house?
a pot belly. Lolan told Fox 13 News. So I asked, "How did you get into my house and who are you?" Lolan told the station he grabbed Henderson by the neck and pushed him toward the door. He was still naked. I said, "You're lucky I don't knock you out." He said, "I don't think you can." So that's when I hit him, and then that's when he hit me twice.
So, will
This
hitting
is-
him harder actually put clothes on him?
But there's the perp.
The perp. Oh, he has clothes on.
Yeah, you got free clothes.
Do you really want to see him naked?
So do you want to take this one, Steven?
You go for this one.
All right, let's switch the screen back over here. That button right there. What? No, not that one. Loud sex halts tennis match. Oh.
Love one?
Oh, where's Jodo for this one?
Sounds of a couple having sex in an apartment near Sarasota Tennis Arena were so loud that tennis players stopped in the middle of the match in April. It can't be that good, one of the players yelled.
She's faking it.
Oh, shit. Happened in your area, Joe.
It was in Sarasota. Loud sex halted a tennis match, and a viewer said, "It can't be that good."
Was it at Joe's house?
Here's one.
I'd only be with himself.
Florida man has the world's greatest criminal alias ever. Trust us. When the officer arrived, the suspect said, "I'll beat every cop's ass." When the police arrested Jeffrey Forrest Poole on charges of violently resisting a police officers, authorities made sure to list the things like his age, weight, address, and his arrest report. Officers also included an alias that Poole has allegedly used in the past, and it's pretty awesome, as well as the NSFW, whatever. More on that
Not safe
later.
for work.
Police arrested 37-year-old suspects. Police were called to the 37-year-old suspect's home on a reported domestic disturbance early Sunday morning. When the officer arrived, according to the criminal complaint, Poole exited his home and said, "I will beat every cop's ass." Then Poole raised his right fist and began to extend it towards my face in an attempt to strike me, the arresting officer wrote, according to the smoking gun. Since Poole was arrested and taken into Pinellas County Jail, Pinellas, sorry, it is highly unlikely the man made good on his ass-kicking promise. Poole was charged with assaulting a police officer and violently resisting arrest. He remains behind bars in lieu of a $5,150 bail. What makes this case interesting is, beyond Pinellas County, is one tiny detail. The criminal alias Poole has previously used one Dickface Johnson.
And there it is. That was worth it.
Do you wake up in the morning and go, "Everyone will fear Dickface"?
What horrific bowel-related event happened to your birds where farting near them terrified them? Absolutely terrified. Like I was walk farting, and they went into PTSD mode.
For the record, your farts are terrifying.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
So you just legally terrified a school bus.
The yellow one's name is school bus.
That's stupid.
So I'm gonna give this
Their cousins were canaries.
I'm gonna give this one to Master Chicken. Oh,
Snake!
All right, Master Chicken, take this
Flash.
one away.
Naked crane climber.
Wouldn't that be your dad?
You mean this guy's dad?
Yes.
That's what he's talking about.
Police in Hollywood, Florida, said it took 10 hours of negotiations to get a naked, suicidal man off a 30-foot construction claim.
300 foot.
Travis Bernard, 27, reportedly threw construction equipment and debris from the crane and damaged city property.
Oh.
Yes, we did all graduate.
Hey, I graduated.
Did you get your good enough
We're
diploma?
educated.
What What?
She looks like
This is why I want to be an EMT.
All right, I'll give this one to Angry Elvis. Let me switch the screen back.
Don't read it, dumb.
Woman allegedly gets drunk and grabs EMT's groin. Lady Lake police say a woman drank 5 beers in a Walmart aisle in January before grabbing the groin of an EMT worker who came to evaluate her.
Ooh.
That's in your own territory.
Because it was the first time in this woman's life that someone actually cared about her.
Aww. She does have a misshapen head.
What's your excuse?
She does.
Florida man arrested.
You'll take her misshapen head.
A misshapen head.
Oh, come on, load up. What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
No soup for you.
All right. So, man arrested.
Listen, Colin.
Man arrested for allegedly tossing alligator into Wendy's drive-thru. A customer at Wendy's drive-thru allegedly threw a 3.5-foot alligator into the window at one of the restaurant's Florida locations, according to police. Joshua James, 23, of Jupiter, Florida, allegedly pulled up to the drive-thru for his order, got a drink, and then threw an alligator into a Royal Palm Beach restaurant in the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Police said James admitted to picking up the gator on the side of the road and bringing it to the restaurant. It was just a stupid prank that he did.
That does look like
That's
gator
now
Ralph.
turning. Yeah, I can't read. It was a stupid prank that he did that's now turning into this. He's a prankster. He does stuff like this because he thinks it's funny. His mother, Linda James, told him, "Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're just smoking crack, buddy." Joshua James was charged with aggravated assault and unlawful possession and transportation of an alligator. And the incident happened back in October, but James was recently taken into custody by U.S. Marshals. You send fucking
Marshals go after
You send U.S. Marshals after somebody who fucking picks up a gator. You send fucking marshals. We got people like Osama bin Laden out there and all these other people.
Not anymore.
You're sending fucking marshals after gator fuckers.
Well, yeah, what they didn't say is the reason. They packed all that cocaine he stole into that gator.
Cocaine gators, yes!
Did you hear about the pounds of cocaine that washed up on the beach because of the hurricane?
Yeah, I would have loved to have found that.
I would have been, there is a God! I can retire now.
All right, so Larry, yeah, it's just us zombies, and Shauna couldn't comment because she was too busy laughing.
Aww.
So what song were we supposed to put on from Bart Baker again?
Pussies.
Oh, Pussies. All right, so we're going to do that as the entry song into Joke. So let me cue it up here. If you guys haven't seen this one is really old, but it's still fucking hilarious.
What?
What? I commented the studio one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the text here.
Okay, my bad. I'm just making sure.
Oh. All right. Which one is the? Yeah, this one's the
Not
actual
the chipmunk version, for the love of God.
This is gonna blow your
I really love cats. Cats. Pussies on my brain. Hang out with them every day. Give them nip, nip, and they go wild. Bad pussies like these
This
are
even
hard
looks
to come
like it
by.
was in
Get it
Florida.
on with
Turn it
my
down.
lawn. When they claw my ass, it turns me on.
Hey.
I see 2, 3. I think that I'm still. I got one on my shoulder and one on my
Well,
hip. My Lord, Lord, I worship cats. They make my sword right in my pants. When I get bored, I grind their backs. I inhale hard when they pass gas.
Pussies, they drive me wild.
Pick one and you will smile. They make my rocket rise. Got one between my thighs. Pussies, they drive me wild. Pick one and you will smile. They make my rocket rise. Hands up.
I wish that I could fuck all of them.
I wish that I could fuck them. Stroking my pussy on a roof, they love that. Watching them when they make doo-doo is so rad. Cats fuck who they want and fuck who they like. Hope that I can fuck one tonight. Eating pussy in my yard. Now everybody let me hear you say meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Got pussy Puss on my head and puss on my feet. My name is Palmer and I love pussy. They are my lord.
Dude, KBT and I lost it when we first saw this. We were on the fucking living room floor dying.
I hate to say this, but I'm like, is this Chris in the future?
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
No, it'd have to be Pitbulls.
My rocket ride.
The Red Rocket Ride.
Pussies, they drive me wild.
That's your future.
And you will smile. They make
You're gonna employ me?
Hands up.
I wish that I could fuck all of them.
Yeah, I know, Shauna. This is kind of messed up.
Oh, it's very messed up.
Oh, yes. I can't see the comments.
Shauna's like, what the fuck?
Welcome to the show.
I wish that I could fuck all of them.
Oh.
That cat's like,
That
save
goes
me.
out. That goes out to Catman.
Yes, Catman,
He's
that
a
one is through
Catman.
you.
What about
Catman do.
All right, I'm not prepared for this. I'm going to push the button anyway, so. Now it's time for jokes. Racist jokes, offensive jokes, stupid jokes, pointless jokes, your mama jokes, father
Ointment jokes.
Any kind of joke, because just why not? All right, I don't have any queued up yet, so who's got the first one?
Life without women would be a pain in the ass, literally.
Why do Italian men wear necklaces?
To know where to stop shaving.
Yeah.
If Angry Elvis gives escort, I will show up tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh.
I had sex with a Chinese woman last night. It was great, but an hour later I was horny.
Was her name something Wong?
You.
Where are you? Natalie was asking who Yu was
That's
today. And we're like, it's just a midget Asian man that lives under the desk.
What's the sign of inflation?
What?
A Volkswagen with 12 Latinos in it.
Oh. Oh, shit. I don't think I've done Joke Cafe yet. What?
What do you call a Mexican basketball player?
What?
Mexicant.
iPhone versus Samsung. iPhone user. The new iPhone is coming out. Samsung user. What's new? iPhone user. We're getting facial recognition. Samsung user. Had that 4 years ago. Next. iPhone user. We're getting wireless charging. Samsung user. Had that 2 years ago. Next. iPhone user. We're getting water resistance. Samsung user. Had that 3 years ago. Next. Oh, I gotta hit read more. Fucking A. iPhone user. Nothing is better than iPhone. Samsung user. Your screen is from Samsung, you know. It's our technology. What am I paying for then? A Galaxy S6. Love the Samsung user.
A extremely shittily worked.
Yeah.
S6.
If Taro, you got one side.
Girls are like math. Girls are like a math problem. If they're under 18, it's best to do them in your head.
That's because 15 will get you 20.
If Tarzan and Jane were Jewish, what would Cheetah be?
What?
A fur coat.
After a long wait, the people of Liverpool finally got news that they wanted today. The new iPhone 8 will be available to Rob later this month.
What should you do if your girlfriend starts smoking?
What's that?
Slow down and use some lubricant.
Yeah, we did that one before.
I keep getting hit by the same bike at the same time and place, day after day. It's a vicious cycle.
Why did the Mexican throw his wife off the cliff?
Why?
Tequila.
You can now use your penis to unlock your iPhone X because many people are dickheads.
And it'll only work 1 in 1,000 times.
I like this. So this site I'm on, it's called thejokecafe.com. It's literally just an open forum where you can put in your own jokes. This is actually kind of cool. I like it.
What's another name for a vagina?
What?
A box of penis comes in.
A friend of mine got in trouble for punching
Stench
an African-American woman. In his defense, he was told to go to Home Depot and get a Black & Decker.
What do you call a Muslim who owns a camel and a goat?
What?
Bisexual.
My wife is so ugly. She walked past the walrus enclosure at SeaWorld and her iPhone X unlocked itself.
What do you call a Greek with 500 girlfriends?
What?
A shepherd.
What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom?
What?
One snatches your watch, the other watches your snatch.
What's the hardest part about a Muslim killing his own daughter?
What's that?
Hiding the erection.
iPhone X has facial recognition. It'll look at your face and tell you that you can't afford it.
Oh. What do you call it? What do you call a baptized Mexican?
What?
Bean dip.
Yeah.
My wife asked me why I never go to confession. I told her I just clear my browser history when I want to wash away my sins.
Amen.
What's the difference between E.T. and Muslims?
What?
E.T. got the point and went home.
Oh. I don't like political jokes. Too many of them get elected.
This one made me laugh, like in the middle of interrupting you. I was like, what do you call a black guy that goes to college?
What?
A basketball player.
Go ahead.
Have you heard about the two gay Irishmen?
What?
Mike Fitzpatrick and Patrick Fitzmike.
I did that one.
Oh.
I broke my waterproof speaker by throwing it into a pool. I filed a request for a new speaker, but the company responded, "It's not our fault. The pool was empty."
How is sex like a game of bridge?
How?
If you have a great hand, you don't need a partner.
Yeah. When's the only time you should wink at a Muslim?
When
you're aiming.
Scope, yeah.
Dating women is like squaring numbers. If they're under 15, just do them in your head.
Did you hear about the Iranian who locked himself out of his car?
No.
It took 3 hours to get his family out of it.
Oh, shit.
These are terrible one-liners. Like, this one is like, life is like toilet paper. You're either on the roll or taking shit from some asshole. This is stupid.
What?
What do you call a dumb brunette? A dirty blonde.
Yeah.
Go for it.
These are all stupid.
Master CrispX?
On September 11th, 2001, I was in geometry class. On that day, we learned you can remove one side of a pentagon by intersecting it with a plane.
I like it. I like
it. What do you call a Muslim shrink?
What?
A therapist.
What do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
What's that?
Wet nose.
My wife was wondering why she was so itchy. I asked her why she pronounced it with a silent B.
What do you have when you cross a Puerto Rican and a Pollock?
What's that?
A graffiti artist who sprays
go
on the
up,
chain
go up.
link fences.
This is a good one.
On September 11th, 2001,
Chris
I was
just
in
did that
geometry. Oh, did he?
He just read that.
Oh,
one.
I was reading.
If a guy
They
pulled an A. Cortez.
Thanks
I
for
did.
listening, Steven.
If a guy remembers the color of your eyes after your first date, chances are you have small boobs.
I searched Google for how to start a large fire. 52,000 matches.
Oh, shit. Let me go to the next page. Shit, son. Whoa, what's this?
When I die, I hope I have enough time to point at a complete stranger and whisper, "You did this."
That would be fucking epic, actually.
I would be like, "This is your fault."
What do you call a
You will
300?
rue the day.
What do you call a 350-pound stripper?
What?
My girlfriend.
Just
kidding.
Shit. That page is dumb.
Did you hear about the two bald guys that put their heads together?
What?
They made an ass out of themselves.
I don't want to go through all these really long ones.
What do you get when you put 50 lawyers in a room with 50 lesbians?
What?
100 people who don't do dick.
Your mom is so fat she went out in high heels and came back in flip-flops.
All your mama jokes are dead to me since the Wii Fit.
Yes, I agree.
Go ahead, KBT, give it to us again.
Your mama's so fat she had to use cheat codes for Wii Fit. Isn't it scary that doctors call what they do practice?
Yeah, I did that one.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying that's a fact, not a joke.
That's deep.
So,
Why
I
did-
must admit,
Inside.
I'm addicted to seaweed. I must seek help.
No.
I'm addicted to seaweed wrapped in delicious fish.
Yummy fish.
Yes.
Oh.
Why does a milking stool only have 3 legs?
Why?
Because the cow has the udder.
So, my parents spanked me as a child. I now suffer from a psychological condition known as respect for others.
Meh.
It's true. That's just why I wanted to read it.
I have a phobia of over-engineered.
Oh shit!
Over-engineered buildings. It's a complex.
Why are women like KFC? After you finish with the thighs and breasts, all you've got left is a greasy box to stick your bone in.
I asked my grandma if she ever tried 69. She said no, but I've done 53. That's all the sailors I could do in one night.
Yes. When I read about the evils of drinking, I gave up reading.
FYI, Larry, we switched to the recommendation you gave me.
Thank you, Larry.
This is gross.
Your mama's so fat, she uses a pillow for her tampon.
What do a mafia and a pussy have in common?
What's that?
One slip of the tongue.
Yeah, yep.
Go for it, Elvis.
I once wanted to become an atheist, but I gave up. They have no holidays.
No, that's fucking, what do you call it? Fucking Jehovah Witnesses.
What's a 72? A 69 with 3 people watching.
Oh,
A man goes into a bar and sees a fat girl dancing on a table. He walks over to her and goes, "Wow, nice legs." She is flattered and replies, "You really think so?" The man says,
"No, the table."
"Oh, definitely. Most tables would have collapsed by now."
Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh god, my doctor grabbed me by the wallet and said, "Cough."
Just got back from a pleasure trip. I took my mother-in-law to the airport.
If you ever fart in public, just yell turbo power or walk faster.
Go for it, Crispy.
A man goes to a psychiatrist. The doctor says, "You're crazy." The man says, "I want a second opinion." The doctor says, "Okay, you're ugly too."
So there's some kids in class, and the teacher's asking like, "So what does a cow give you?" And the kid raises his hand and goes, "Beef." "Oh, very good, very good." And so she goes, "Next question. Well, what does a pig give you?" I'm sorry. Hold on. Never mind. Go. Never mind.
A car hit a Jewish man. The paramedic says, "Are you comfortable?" The man says, "I make a good living."
Your mama's so fat, after sex, she smokes a turkey.
Wow.
Leave it to KVT.
So, why did the dove cross the road?
Why?
To sing "Hello from the Other Side."
Hello from the other side.
Take it away, CrispX.
A man goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, my leg hurts. What can I do?" The doctor says, "Limp."
Your mama's so hairy, when she gave birth, you got rug burn.
Oh,
holy fuck!
Wow. Ooh.
A doctor gave a man 6 months to live. The man couldn't pay his bills, so he gave him another 6 months.
My grandmother is over 80 and she still doesn't need glasses. She drinks right out the bottle.
At abroad.
What goes in hard and pink but comes out soft and mushy?
What's that?
Bubble gum.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself for thinking of it.
The room in my hotel is so small. When I put the key in, I broke the window.
Can we remove this? Yeah, thank you. That thing was freaking me out.
Go for it, CrispX.
Damn it, I was dripping. A patient says, "Doctor, it hurts when I do this." The doctor says, "Then don't do that."
So what's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa Claus?
What?
Santa Claus stops after 3 holes.
Dude, I was so ugly when I was born. The doctor slapped my mother.
Why don't Jews drink?
Why?
It interferes with their suffering.
Oh shit!
Your
Go
mama's
for
so
it, CrispX. Oh wait, no.
Your mama's so stupid she thought Bruno Mars was a planet.
It's not Pluto Mars.
A doctor has a stethoscope up to a man's chest. The man asks, "Doc, how do I stand?" The doctor says, "Well, that's what puzzles me."
Here's a good one. Your mama's so fat, she leaves stretch marks in the bathtub.
God, man. Your mama's so fat, Hogwarts sorting hat put her in 4 houses.
Oh. Oh shit, that one's dumb. All right, next page. What do we got in comments so far?
Nada.
Come on, people.
Oh, that's the same one, yeah.
Not
And
a motherfucking thing.
we actually have more people in here than like earlier. Who are you guys?
Thanks for hanging out, Erica, by the way.
Why aren't you talking
Come
to
on,
us?
everybody, use some
Your
emojis
mama's
and
so
say hi.
Your mama's so poor she only goes to the grocery stores for the free samples.
I'm not exactly poor, but I still do that.
Yeah, now they changed that though. At Sam's Club, you scan your card, they shoot out a packet of crackers. Like literally, I watched a guy go through this. You walk in, grab your cart, fucking scan your card, it shoots your samples out, and you go on about your merry way.
Your mom is so old, she knew Burger King when he was a prince.
Yeah, I love that one.
I googled who gives a fuck. My name wasn't in the motherfucking results.
What do you call security guards working outside of Samsung shops?
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was mine.
Is how pop you?
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Oh.
Look for the Fresh Prince.
Ooh. Yeah. That smells amazing. Try it.
Dear NASA, your mom thought I was big enough. Pluto.
That's 8%.
Dude, this is like fucking blueberry ginger ale.
What? Oh, you broke one of those out?
Yeah, it's 8%.
No, he gum fucks everything.
When I told my friends about my Lamborghini, they laughed and said it was imaginary. Joke's on them because they're imaginary too.
He's not interested. It doesn't come with pussy cream.
This is Anheuser.
What
This
comes
is proof
after
by
69?
Yeah, Anheuser's
What?
no.
What?
a
Mouthwash.
company, though. That's amazing. How much is that?
What do you call a
$10
deep
for
sea?
$6
What do you call a
$8?
deep sea transformer?
What?
Octopus Prime.
Or Cortez, do you like blueberry?
No.
Oh, never mind. You would love that.
I lost a very good friend and drinking partner last week. He got his finger caught in the wedding ring.
Oh, the silence.
Your mom is so ugly. She's the reason Sonic runs fast.
Your mama's like an elephant. She does tricks for peanuts.
What is a will? It's a dead giveaway.
Your mama's so fat her scale reads game over.
God, CrispX, take it away.
My wife asks me, am I pretty or ugly? Me?
Both.
Both. Wife asks, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wow. I mean, you're pretty ugly.
Your mom was so fat when Jabba's guard pushed her into the Sarlacc pit, it choked to death.
Oh.
A man, his son, and a dog walk into a bar. Ow, ow, woof. Guy walks into a bar and sustains a mild concussion. Obviously, these are guys walk into a bar thing, and I'm changing that quick.
What does Miley Cyrus eat for Christmas dinner?
Dick.
Cocaine?
Roast turkey.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, okay, this is an old one, but what is the dirtiest line ever used on television?
What's that?
Geez, Ward, you were kind of hard on the beaver last night.
Aww. All right, so we got one more sing along to do after this. So let's get to near of our end of our jokes.
One question.
What's that?
Why did the dick go to 7-Eleven?
Why?
To get a Slurpee.
What's the difference between Tom Cruise and a tuxedo?
What's that?
One comes out of the closet on special occasions, and the other one is a tuxedo. Oh. Your mom's so old she knew 50 Cent when he was just a quarter.
A woman standing there in a strapless dress with an airplane necklace looks at a man and asks, "What are you staring at? Are you admiring my airplane?" He said, "No, I'm admiring the landing field."
When my girlfriend said she was leaving me because of my obsession with the monkeys, I thought she was joking. And then I saw her face. And I'm a believer.
A man comes home from work to find his wife sliding down the banister. "What are you doing?" he asks. She said, "Warming up your dinner."
Yes, please.
I thought that said a lady boy.
What do cows love to watch while they're eating?
What?
Grey's Anatomy.
Aww. Any more?
Here we go. A little boy and a little girl are in the bathtub together. The little girl looks down at the little boy and asks, "Can I touch it?" He answers, "No way, you already broke yours off."
How did the frog die?
How?
He commit suicide.
No, that's incorrect. That's very incorrect. He got live fired, bitch. Get it right. Kermit, no.
I've seen some disturbing deaths of frogs because of you.
So,
and I love frogs.
I love frogs too. I just don't like them fucking in the pool.
Oh yeah, I like them with the lungs inside of their body.
So Livefire, you could say they were Kermit denied.
Huh, what do you call the space between Pamela Anderson's breasts?
What's that?
Silicon Valley.
So the Lone Ranger woke up to see his tent blown away by a tornado. He declared, "Tonto, we're not in canvas anymore."
Except that wouldn't have been canvas. It would have been hide.
Your mama's so fat, Miley Cyrus uses her as a wrecking ball.
There you go.
All right, last round. Let's hear him.
I gotta find him, dude. If nobody else is telling him, I gotta find him.
Why did Mickey Mouse get shot?
Why?
Because Donald ducked.
You got one, KBT, or are you good for now?
Why does a woman pierce her belly button?
Why?
So she can hang her air freshener from it?
I smell fish in here. But anyway, Shauna, this last part is for you. And we're going to do Seagull Stop It Now to end the show.
Rockin' and rollin'.
Oh, God damn it. I really got this.
And Cortez, enhance.
You can wait.
Penny for your thoughts.
Oh, we're not going to miss him. It's okay.
I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants.
I did that yesterday.
Snuffle a little music, can't help.
Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poke in my head, not one. I said seagulls, stop it now. Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, poking in the coconut. And they did. And they did. Have me going like. Nothing I could do but yell when these birds attack me. When I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids start laughing. I got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, 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 jump, and stop.
Put me down.
I love to groove and boogie. Ooh, yeah. Show you some dance moves.
No, I don't want you to.
I had your giant feet out there on the beach. Could have outrun those birds. You're a psycho wiener. Let me grab my beater.
Stop it, please.
I got hit with a hacky sack.
Come on, man, quit that bang.
Hey, what's that stank? Put a fish in my basket. Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that.
You owe me an apology.
Just hold your breath and see when the time is right. Birds will play with your face. Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be a backpack while you climb. Stand on one hand and live. Rocks with your special gift. Run, 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 jump. Now, guys.
That's good.
One day I was walking and I found this big log. Then I rolled the log over. Underneath was a tiny little stick. And I was like, that penis is really small.
Anyway, you've tuned into another episode of the Studio One podcast. I am A. Cortez.
Firebird. Angry Elvis.
Master CrispX.
And the same.
So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 9:30 for another episode of the Studio One podcast. And here we go.
What about that? Future.
Stop it now.
I'm not your friend.
He's not.
Fine, it's now safe to end.